Elaine Thompson Herah wins Zurich Diamond League in 10.65. Second, Dina Asher-Smith in a season's best of 10.87, and Del Ponte comes third with 10.93 in what is now becoming the norm. In the most dominant sprint season in the history of women's sprints, Elaine Thompson Herah once again wins, closing off her season with a remarkable sub 10.7, running a cool, easy 10.65. The second half of the race was just complete dominance, another masterclass in sprint excellence. One must understand that the only person who has beaten her this season has been Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, who herself has been running some insane times, recently running 10.60. So this has been easily the most dominant season that I can think of in the history of women's sprint. If any of you know otherwise, please leave a comment down below. But as far as I'm concerned, this has got to be it. Remember, Prefontaine, 10.54, one of the most, in fact, the second fastest time ever run in history by a woman in the 100 meters. She was so dominant it was almost frightening, winning by a clear 2 to 3 meters. To beat someone like a Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce by 2 to 3 meters, to let a sub 10.8 seem slow is almost remarkable. She has been running in this form for quite some time. Amazing race, people. Amazing race. We have seen this kind of sheer will and dominance from Elaine Thompson Herah from 5 years ago at the Jamaican National Trials, where she won, upsetting the apple cart, surprising the entire world by beating the legendary Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. And although she suffered through some injury issues, it was clear to me when she ran the 10.72 earlier this year, right before the Olympics, that she was back and back with a vengeance. Of course, she went on to dominate the Olympic Games, becoming the first double woman champion in both 100 and 200 meters in 2 successive Olympic Games. A remarkable season indeed. As I've stated before, I am happy to be here to witness history in the absolute making. Elaine Thompson Herah is at the very top of her game, and closing off the season with this amazing 10.65 is about as suitable an exclamation point that one could possibly get. The only thing that would have been sweeter is a world record, but I am satisfied and satiated. We saw her dominance in the women's 100 meters at the Olympic Games, where she ran an Olympic record, breaking Flojo's 30-odd-year-old record of 10 to 10.61. She continued with the Prefontaine Classic, where she utterly devastated the field. We have seen her win the Wonder Diamond League throughout the entire season, and today in Zurich, it was no different. She exploded out of the blocks, but amazingly, seemingly to come into form, Dina Asher-Smith got out of the blocks first. Elaine Thompson Herah caught her about 40 meters in, and then sheer dominance, as you can see. There's still, what is left for her to do? Must admit, I'm happy to see one of my favorite athletes, Dina Asher-Smith, coming back into form. 10.87 is a very impressive way to close off her season. Congrats, Dina Asher-Smith. Congratulations also to Sweden's Elja Del Ponte, who came third in a meet in 10.93. And in fourth position, congratulations also to Daryl Neater of Great Britain, who came fourth, also running 10.93. So what's left for Elaine Thompson Herah to do? What does the future hold? The greatest season in the history of women's sprints. I suspect herself and her coach, Stephen Francis, will go back to the drawing board, rest up, look at that world record, see if they can remove it, and just in case you forgot, next year is World Championships. I'd love to hear your thoughts, and as always, bless up.